Tonight's True Scary Story is chilling because I found it on Quora, and I don't know if you guys know what that website is, but it's people giving their accounts, like their personal accounts on things that have happened to them. And I went to the paranormal section and found a story about a girl who was possessed, and she actually talks about what she went through during her possession. I am gonna give you a trigger warning for this video because there is SA in it, and also it deals with a lot of mental health issues. So if that is hard for you, then please don't watch this video. Before we get started, if you could just hit that like button, it really does help me out because I love you guys and I work really hard on these videos, so I would appreciate it, but only if you appreciate my work. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get notified the next time I tell a true scary story. For the sake of the story, I'm going to call this person Hannah. The next thing I'm going to say, remember, it is not coming from me, it is coming from her, so don't get mad at me, but she does say, I want to start off by saying that calling upon Jesus will not help you. She says when people say this, she honestly is skeptical of it and she doesn't understand it because it does not work, because you are not supposed to call out on Jesus. She said you are supposed to call out on God. Now, she said these are the things that she did experience. Leaving her doors wide open for over a week, wandering around barefoot in the middle of the night for hours. She knew she was doing it, but the reasons why were complicated. She would hear many voices speaking to her, male, female, creature, robotic. Seeing a multitude of spirits, tornado or genie-looking ones, with a head, but the body was wind or something that she couldn't discern. Various types of shadows, silhouettes that looked human, figures that were distorted, like how they would look in a dream, but like regular people, beings that looked half beast, half man, lights, orbs, flashes of light, literal comets and falling stars that would regularly fall outside of her house, sonic booms, etc. She went from never dreaming to dreaming every other night, lucid dream states, and other very weird dreams. Now, she doesn't want to go too much into this stuff. She saw a ton of stuff, but she wants us to know more of what it felt like to be possessed. You have no peace, no privacy. There is someone constantly watching you. Your thoughts are not your own anymore. If you think it, they can hear it. Severe depression, fear in ways that you don't think possible to fear. Multitude of physical symptoms such as ears ringing, eyes twitching, body tics, and feeling things whooshing in and out of your head and body constantly. Sometimes you can't tell if you're alive or dead. You get lost in your own neighborhood or driving down the street, not finding your way back for hours, days, and in extreme cases, weeks. You don't want to look in mirrors. You are paranoid that other people around you are also controlled by spirits, trying to do emotional or physical harm, which in many cases is actually true. Go into severe cognitive dissonance. You feel like you want to die to make it stop. You are isolated and terrified. You can't tell anybody about this because they will call you a liar, tell you it's made up in your head, mock you, call you a devil, or even call the police on you, have you forced into psychiatric care. You don't know what to do. No one has any advice for you. The church can't and won't help. They ignore you like you're lower than trash, or they try to send exorcists to do nonsense rituals in your house. Christians tell you to call on Jesus like everything is perfect, and it doesn't work. And that's not what anyone is supposed to be doing. You can be showing visions of your family being murdered if you don't do X, Y, and Z. You are threatened, accused, called names, screamed at. Sometimes this can go on all day, for weeks, or for even longer. Sometimes people are molested and feel sensations in their groin area like they're being raped. Sometimes a person can be molested around the clock for days or weeks or even more. People will need to sit in baths to make the feeling go away. Sometimes they self-mutilate in that area just to make the feeling of molestation go away. You will be told that there is no God, or that the real God is truly evil and that he is not coming to help you. You can be convinced that you are a reincarnated person like Eve or Mary Magdalene, and that you are being tortured and reliving the same life over and over again. You can be convinced that people are aliens and that you're in a government experiment and that they are manipulating your mind remotely. It can go on, and in short, can be the most terrifying and isolating experience a human being can go through. You do not have to be evil to be attacked. It's not necessarily like you have to be doing something wrong or have done something wrong. She was not actively engaging in negative behaviors when this happened to her. There is nothing that she can point out that would have made this happen to her. Through a long process, she overcame all of it, but it would take a novel to go over all of the details. There is no fix to this, contrary to what some people claim, unless you submit to a false god. false teaching or a false religion. If you make friends with them and do what they tell you to do, the torment will stop. But if you are like her and refuse to submit to anything at all, under any circumstances, ever, the torment will not leave anytime soon. If you ignore it and call it a mental illness and reject what the source really is, it will never leave. But that's what it's like from one girl's account to be possessed. I want to show you guys a picture of Annalise Michael, who was apparently possessed by a demon and ended up passing away. I'm going to show you a picture of what she looked like before and after. This is a picture of what she looked like before and what she looked like after. This is so horrific and sad. Now, after I cover the Smurls case, which I will be doing soon, I'm sorry it's taking so long. I have been so busy and it's a huge, long story. I am probably going to cover Annalise Michael because I think what happened to her is so devastating and scary. And this could have happened to this girl. What do you guys think about this? I was just talking about something like this in my TT video today about how it's crazy to think how people can do nothing wrong and get a demonic attachment or become possessed when they haven't done anything wrong. And when you become possessed, the whole point of the possession is to take over the body and send that body to, or to send that soul to hell. So what the hell is, like, how can you stop that from happening? And how is that allowed? Like, how can a good person be dragged to hell after being possessed and going through absolutely hell by a demon? I also read some other accounts of some people going through this, and there's one thing in common with all of them. There's always some sexual torment involved, and I think that is disgusting. That just goes to show you how truly evil Satan is. Like, that is the worst form of violation I can think of, and to feel that for days, hours, weeks, months is torture, to the point where people are self-mutilating. That's horrific. And another thing that I have noticed that is really crazy is that a lot of times when people go through these crazy things, and I've done a lot of research on a lot of different stories. I'm going to be telling you guys the Smurl story soon. I know I've been working on that forever, but I've been so busy. I'm so sorry, but it is coming soon. And one thing about that family too, and about the family that I did with that poltergeist haunting, is it is incredibly hard to get the church involved. I don't understand this. It seems to be hard even for the demon curse family that I covered. The church won't help them either. Like, it's crazy to me how people can worship God, but then these religions won't swoop in and help. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not saying anything bad about religion, and I'm not saying that all religions are like this, but it seems to be a common theme that they won't help. Now, it does sound like this girl is a little bit jaded from her experience of, like, calling upon God and it not working for her. It sounds like what she went through just kind of made her lose her faith in God, which is so sad to me. So I would love to hear your thoughts on what I said, like, and also about the story. What do you think about the story, and what do you think about what I said afterwards? But I know that was intense, but now we're going to go over my favorite part, the shout outs. My first one is going to Sabrina Young 3822. Girl, you said that sometimes you wake up in the morning early or you stay up late just to watch my videos. That made my whole entire day. I was having a bad day, and that comment just brightened up my day. Like, thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you for loving my videos so much. It means the absolute world to me. You have no idea. I love you, girl. My next one is going to Heather Perry 475. You are so sweet. You left the sweetest comment. I swear, when people are sweet like you, it just brings so much joy into my heart, because there are so many trolls out there, but my comments are always filled with so much love. Thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for being a part of this little community that shows love and kindness to people, because that means the world to me. And your comment made my whole day as well. Like, these comments, you have no idea what these comments do for me. So just know that when you comment things like that, and when you are kind, it really does affect me in such a positive way. You are the best. I love you, girl. With that being said, my name is Kaisa, and I tell true scary stories on here every 2 nights. I'm sorry that it's every 2 nights, you guys. Now it will be every other night soon again, I promise. But don't miss my videos. Hit that subscribe button so that you can get notified the next time I tell a true scary story. And then I just need you guys to do 3 things for me. And what are those? I need you to keep sending me your scary stories. I really need you to do this, you guys, because I'm not getting long scary stories, and so I'm having to find them on the internet instead of having them be submissions from you guys. So please send me your long scary stories, number 1. Number 2 is please stay safe. And what's the third one? Say it with me. Have a spooky night. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Spooky kisses.